Hello everyone. You have 3 piles to choose from today. The first pile is this tower. The second is this tower. And the third is this tower. So go ahead and look at the 3 choices. And today we're going to do your path and the obstacle that you're facing on your path. And I went ahead and pulled the cards so that it would cut down on time, so it wouldn't take so long to upload. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So we're going to jump right into pile 1, and I'm going to put these 2 back here to get them out of the way a little bit. So as we go into pile 1, we're going to go right into, this is the obstacle card, and this is the path card. So the path is the Ace of Wands. So your path right now is new ventures, creative spark, potential, desire, a new passion, willpower and inspiration, and some attraction. So right now on your path, you're feeling like you want to be creative, that you have some new potential. You could feel like sparks of new potential. You could feel passionate about a person, a new idea. You're feeling a lot of willpower, very inspired. You may find an attraction to a person or a new idea that you have for potentially a business, a venture, or an attraction to anything that is just burning within you. And you can kind of see that in this card with the fire coming up out of the hand here. It's just that there is so much creativity right now upon your path. That it's just kind of feels like it's just burning inside of you, wanting to get out. That you might have so many ideas that are sparking within you, and that you have such a passion for something, and you're going to have the willpower within you to push through that, to want to make that work. And with that, people may be attracted to you because they feel that energy, that spark, that desire coming off of you. So that is the path that you're on right now if you picked this first crystal tower. The obstacle you're going to face on your path is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent, and she's the energy is a high achiever, very astute, independent, very perceptive, but she is also very bitter. And she doesn't like to show weakness. So this is the obstacle you're going to face on your path. So you're going to be very creative and have this new passion and willpower and much inspiration. But on your path, you're going to face the Queen of Swords as your obstacle. So you may be a very high achiever and intelligent, and that may be the obstacle that you're facing. You may put that high achievement standards on yourself and expect way too much of yourself way too soon on your path, don't let that deter you from all the creativity that is on your path. Realize that that is your nature, that you could potentially be a high achiever and very intelligent and very astute in learning and wanting to know more about what you're going to be doing. But don't let that be an obstacle. This is kind of like giving you a little eye into the future as to how you could potentially make your obstacle be not so much as an obstacle. You can kind of use the obstacle that's being presented to you and kind of see into the future and make your obstacle not be so bad, because you can use that to your benefit. So the independent, I see that you are going to be independent. That's just your energy coming through. Independence is not a bad thing, but you may need to ask for the help of others. Don't get discouraged if you need to ask for the help of others. Don't let that be an obstacle for you. Sometimes it's hard to ask for the help of others. Don't feel like you can't ask for the help of others. Don't let that be an obstacle to the dreams and desires and those creative things that you've put out there in your new ventures. Don't let those be stomped out because you don't want to ask other people for help. The Queen of Swords is very perceptive. Use that to your advantage. Don't let that be an obstacle. And then the Queen of Swords energy can sometimes become bitter. Don't become bitter and let that be an obstacle. If you see yourself becoming bitter, just realign yourself, reground yourself, and focus back on what you originally wanted to do. Don't become bitter when things don't happen as quickly as what you wanted them to. And the Queen of Swords does not like to show weakness. And that is one of the obstacles that is presenting here today. And it's not something a lot of people like to do. A lot of people don't like to show weakness. But sometimes weakness is not something easily done. But don't let that be an obstacle for you. If you need help, ask for it. So that is group 1. And that was the path, was the Ace of Wands. And the obstacle was the Queen of Swords. And that was group number 1. This stone right here. And I'm going to mark that timestamp where we're going to start on the next one at 8:50. So this one is done. The first one is done. So we're going to jump right into this one. Is the second one. If you picked the second stone, the second tower. Okay, so the path and the obstacle for the second stone. Oops, the second stone. So the path is the High Priestess. The path is intuition, sensuality, mystery, secret wisdom, secrets, hidden dreams, and the unknown. So on your path, you're going to be seeing through your intuition, using your sensuality. There may be some mystery along the way. You may be seeing some secret wisdom. There may be some secrets hidden from you. You may be receiving messages through your dreams. So please write those down on a journal beside your bed. And there may be some unknown. So that is your path, is the High Priestess coming in as your path for this reading. So just pay attention to your intuition. That's a big one that feels like it's coming through here. And dreams are a big one. The unknown. It feels like the unknown is big. And secrets. And your dreams are very important. So keep a dream journal. Dream journal that. So that is your path. And then your obstacle on your path is presenting as the Page of Swords. So this is the obstacle you're going to face. Spying, mischievous gossip, delayed news, communication, ambition, arguments, and clever. So because the High Priestess popped up as your path, this doesn't surprise me, because with High Priestess energy, there is obstacles that comes up with the High Priestess energy. There are people, when they see that High Priestess energy, that do gossip because they are so jealous of someone in such a high vibe, with such good intuition. So it does not surprise me that people may gossip about you. There may be some communication that you're missing. You may become argumentative, or it could be someone becoming argumentative with you because they're jealous of where you are on your path, because they're not quite to the level of where you are. Someone could be spying on you. More or less, I feel like the spying thing is watching you because they are wanting to be more like you because of your intuition and your mysterious. When this one comes up with the mischievous, it's someone being mischievous to you, so that becomes an obstacle to you. This one is kind of an obstacle to you because someone in your life is kind of hiding things from you, because it goes back to this card, secrets. There's delayed news, so this person could be delaying the news and keeping secrets from you. Spying is the unknown. They could be spying and keeping things unknown from you, and they're just being mischievous. That's presenting as an obstacle for you. And I believe it's all based upon the fact that you're in this High Priestess energy along your path. So it makes the obstacle just be that the person, or the obstacle is the energy of just, it's mostly jealousy is the obstacle, is mostly jealousy, because they're not, it's not that they're not as far along in the journey as you are, because it's got ambitions. So it feels as if somebody's just not along as far in the journey. So that's going to be an obstacle for you. So that's what this really feels like for this number 2 crystal, as the path and the obstacle. So that really feels like that is the path and the obstacle for the number 2 crystal. And I'm going to say that that one stopped at 15:30. And we're going to jump right in to number 3. And number 3 is this tower. Number 3 is this tower. If you picked this tower, this is your path, and this is your obstacle. So the path is the death card. Hope that didn't go glare. Okay, the death card is the death card is the path. Ending, rebirth, transformation, change, new beginnings, and loss. End of a cycle and a renewal. That is your path. So something's ending and something's going to be reborn. There's going to be a transformation, a big change, a new beginning, a loss, an end of a cycle, and a renewal. That is going to be your path here in this, with this crystal. That is going to be your path. The obstacle on this reading is going to be the Emperor. The Emperor is secure and authority, practical, solid foundation, stability, leadership, self-mastery, and will. So that is going to be the obstacle you're going to face. So from what I feel off of this card as being the obstacle is you're going to go from a ending and an ending of a cycle and a renewal and a rebirth and transformation to a Emperor energy. So you've got 2 major arcana. You have the Death and the Emperor, so 2 major arcana. So, but you're going from a complete transformation into Emperor energy, which Emperor energy is structure, authority, and practical, which is a solid foundation, stability, leadership, and self-mastery and will. So that is an obstacle in itself coming out of the Death card, because you just did a complete ending, a rebirth, and transformation. So you're jumping right out of that into a completely structured authority, solid foundation, and stability, and leadership, and self-mastery. So that is the obstacle right there, is going from a complete transformation into a completely structured situation. So it's like you have missed a couple steps along the way. So that's going to be the obstacle for you, because you have totally broke down the end of a cycle, but you're skipping a few steps and going straight into Emperor energy. So you're not quite going to be ready for this Emperor energy. So that's going to present as an obstacle for you, because you're not quite going to be ready to go into that energy after you just went through the Death card. So that is how that reads here to me, is that you're not quite going to be ready to be this structured, this practical, this solid, and this self-mastery skill set after just going through a huge transformation. So that's what I have for group number 3, this stone. And I hope you enjoyed your readings today. And I hope you picked the pile that resonates with you the most. If you would like a private reading, please drop it in the comments, and I can do whatever kind of reading that you like. I'm just kind of trying all different kinds of readings here on the channel to see what and if anything jives with anybody and it's what you like. I plan on, I've got some more charms and whatnot on the way. I plan on introducing some charms and things like that here on some of my readings in the future. I'm just trying to see what people like and if they respond or comment, because until somebody comments, I'm just kind of just going with the flow of what Spirit tells me to do. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.